Alright, what's up? It's your guy Jamal here with his very first YouTube channel. What I'm doing right now is removing all this stuff from the bulletin board because I have a position as an RM for the fall semester and spring semester. For some colleges / universities, it's called an RA. Don't know why we're called RMs here, but I'm just going with the flow. As you can see, I forgot the trash can to put the stuff in. So going back to my room, which is down the hall, and I'll come back with it. I hope sometime soon. Anyways, a little bit about me. I'm a sophomore. I'm starting this YouTube channel just to. Oh, there I am. Yeah. So I'm starting this YouTube channel just to record my thoughts, some experiences of being a sophomore in college because in reality nobody really knows and everybody's experience is individually unique. So, as you saw, I just ditched the whole stapler remover thing at this point. I just started tearing stuff down because it was wasting my time. So, with this hallway of mine that I'm running basically from fall to spring, I have to decorate the bulletin boards every other week or every couple of weeks, something like that. So I'm throwing away their old paper and border because it did not go with my vision whatsoever. I'm more of a Marvel geek, which basically is going to play into what I'm decorating my board with right about now. As you saw, it's going pretty easy removing all this paper. Some spots where the staples were gave me a little trouble, but um, don't know what I'm. Oh, actually, I do know what I'm doing here. So, my bad. I am actually on my phone right now. I have my friends in my ear while I'm actually making this video because we were in a group debrief, which the next day I'll be doing the same thing because they didn't understand that I was actually serious about making this YouTube channel. So they were clowning me the whole way through. But it's chill, it's chill, it's chill. Um, Whenever I get back to work, I'm gonna start tearing this whole paper down and go ham on trying to remove these staples that are here. Alright, so the paper is officially down. I cut it. Yeah. At this point, that O was just, I think that was an O. That just stuck on for dear life. It was not giving up for anything. The main reason why I was so careful with balling it up and stuff like that was because the staples were dangerous as I don't know what. I were getting scratched all night long with these staples. But it's all cool. It's all cool. Even though they don't pay me hazard pay for this right here. All right, and now after all that right there, I went to I went to the back of the board now to rip out all the staples that were left over. So this process is going to look super easy and sped up for y'all, but let me tell you, this was an exhausting process of going back and forth from the trash can, just pulling them out. And I don't know if y'all see or not, but I'm not particularly that strong, so it was a difficult process to say the least. This board was actually a little bit easier for me because it only had staples at the top and around the edges, but it was still a process of getting right next to the actual border of the bulletin board and taking these things out. As you see, I was very specific on trying not to hurt myself, but also being very cautious and make sure nothing stuck out to hurt anybody else. Other than that, that's all that this board really gave me trouble with. Alright, so now I'm swinging the camera over to the other side of the wall. Yeah. So now it's time for the big board. This board was a pain in my butt. It was not playing around with that staple remover or whatever it's called. It kept on just pulling the staples out halfway and then having me actually pull it out myself with my fingers. This right here is going to be all sped up because I don't feel like talking you through it. That's a wild statement, but I'm dead serious. It's gonna take a while. Throughout the little fast replay of it, you see that I was going all over the board trying to do the edges first, and then I was trying to do like certain spots, but then I gave up, split it in half, and just only worked on the left side. That's why you can only see me on that side of the board. I agreed to myself that if I were to do all of this that night, I would have been too stressed out and I would have flipped out on somebody the next morning. So I'm just going at it, chopping away, trying to get all the staples out as fast as I can, but also doing the most efficient way of doing it also. I mean, there's really no technique of removing staples, but it was not, nothing was helping basically. And I wish the best for whoever put me in this position of removing probably about 1,000 or two staples from this bulletin board. And before anybody comes and says, it's your choice to do that, yes, it was my choice because I wanted my life to be easier throughout the year. One thing that this camera does not show is the amount of staples that were on top of each other. So the people that had this position before me were stapling on top of staples, which I didn't feel like doing, to be completely honest with you. I just wanted to put my paper up there and rock with whatever theme I'm going with. So, yes, this was my decision, but after all, it's going to make my life easier in the long run. I think that's all I'm going to really say. This is going to be a very sped up thing because this audio is not that long. But the next clip that you're going to see is day 2. So get ready for that. And, oh, I almost forgot. The movement on the bottom baseboard is my phone. That's, yes, upside down. And like I said before, my friends are constantly joking, playing, and sending me just anything and everything to distract my mindset right now. Other than that, I guess I'll catch you on the next voiceover because yes, I am actually doing these separately so I don't mess up anything. And I also think that's the right thing to do. I don't know, this YouTube stuff is new to me, so I hope actually cutting it up and doing it by segments isn't disastrous or illegal in the YouTube community. But whatever, it's my channel. So I'll see you in the next part. Alright, so now we're back down to regular speed. Well, a little bit slower, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Anyways, but who knows? So it's day 2 now, guys. I'm happy. You see the thumbs up. I hope y'all like the fit because I actually had to go and I think this day was the lunch that they served us, so I had to go to the next building and get some free lunch. So they actually care about us. That was actually a nice thing. Don't worry about my shirt being like that in the back. It's gonna go up and down the whole video. So moving on though, I'm still at this stubborn board. When I told y'all it was not letting up, and I was trying to fight back so hard. Alright? But I did what I had to do. I tackled it, and it took me a good bit. I'm gonna tell you right now, you will not see the fullest extent because I'm cutting stuff out and I'm speeding stuff up. I will tell you, it took me around 2 hours to finish this board, and I was not in the mood afterwards. So, oh, as you see, I'm bending down because my friends are on the phone, like I told y'all in the last clip. They're just clowning me because they are like, okay, I'm be a YouTube superstar or whatever. But I really didn't care, to be honest. They do what they have to do. They were keeping me entertained anyway, so I didn't really think too much of it. But I plan for this clip to actually tell y'all more about myself while I'm going and taking these staples out. So to start, my name's Jamal. People call me Jamal. There's really nothing else to it. I like just going by Jamal because it fits better than my actual name right now. And that's my online name. Just being honest, that's just my online name for myself. I am a sophomore at this college. I don't know if I want to release the name of it or not, but if you do your research, you can see the pictures that are in the background and stuff like that with the logos. But anyways, my major is middle level education with a concentration in science. Yeah, thank you for your sympathy, but I mean, someone has to do it, and I have a calling to teach middle schoolers, so I do it. And to this day, while I'm recording this, I'm actually a certified substitute. I actually go in schools and substitute for professional certified teachers while I'm getting my bachelor's in education, which is kind of good because like I'm getting more experience out of my stay here at my college, and I get to know what I want to do when I actually have a classroom of my own. That's the main reason why I took the subbing gig. Other than that, I mean, there's really nothing else to say. I do a bunch of stuff on college campus, like being an RM. I have plenty of connections on campus because I'm also a orientation leader. So I have basically my roots planted in being a figure for the education department and for upperclassmen being connected with all over the campus. With that being said, I'm also a stand-up guy within my friend group and in the community. I just wanted to create YouTube because literally I was bored and I didn't have anything else to do. I wish I had a better reason to create YouTube, but I just don't. I mean, this right here is probably going to be like a go-to thing that I might take serious. I might not, but hopefully I do. I mean, hopefully I don't get bored of it because that is a real issue with me. If I get bored of it too quickly, I'm just abandoning it. Abandoning it. Whoa. Anyways, I hope I make another video. I'm gonna still try to. It's more of a when and where type thing because as you will hear from me in the next clip, I think that's when I'm actually talking in the videos. We're going through arm training starting next 2 days. Starting the next 2 days, and it's 2 weeks from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. most days, and they're going to try to make it eventful for all of us because there's around more new people than old people that are coming on. So it's going to be a time these 2 weeks that are coming up. I'm also having to juggle having a freshman orientation also during this training, which is not hard, but it's it's going to be difficult being two places at once. Hopefully, everybody understands that type of struggle. But other than that, as you can still see, this board is giving me some pain. I don't know if I can cuss yet. I mean, I prefer not to cuss because I kind of want my image to be clean and clear out here. But anyways, I am trying to talk as much as I can so I don't have to fast forward it that much so that y'all don't actually see anything. But it's a very redundant and repetitive process of pulling the staples out, and then some of them are getting pulled out halfway, so I'm basically getting my fingers and pulling it out, or twist and pulling it out myself. If you've ever dealt with this, you know the pain. Actually, that night, I actually came back to my room with my fingers actually bleeding a little bit, so I had to run them under cold water. You can see from time to time I'm rubbing my hands on my pants because they're starting to feel the pain. What else? Throughout this whole video, you're just gonna see me all over the board and picking up my phone, putting it down. But towards the end, luckily for all of us, I forgot about myself recording. So that is why it's going to cut off. This is going to be the most funniest cut off I've ever seen on a YouTube video. But it's alright. I'll be honest with y'all. I had around 20 minutes of just me sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor talking to my friends while the camera was just rolling. And I was not gonna put y'all through that. So I cut it. It was a bad cut. I will admit that it was a bad cut. But I did my best. Hopefully the next clips are eventful, entertaining, and what you've been looking for. While I'm here actually talking to y'all, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video and showing me some support, because I know you could be watching all your other favorite YouTubers, but you came across my video, or you've been forced to come across my video, and you're actually giving me a view and a like. So I'm internally grateful, and I'll always love the support from anybody that actually wants to give me some positive comments and energy. Anyways, this is going to take a bit. So enjoy the fast forward version of this, and I hope the rest of the video is as unexpected as you would think, because I am not a certified editor by any means, but I know how to dabble in certain things. Without further ado, here's me in a laundry room. I think that's the next clip. So I'll see y'all in the next voiceover. Hopefully there will be none. Alright, so I guess this is gonna be the first vlog that I'm actually speaking in person with. Like, it's matching up, kind of. I guess that's what you can call it. But doing laundry. But don't worry about that in the bag. That's not getting washed today, mainly because I don't have the funds to wash that. Right now I'm doing 2 loads. Yeah, 2 loads, and then 2 loads washing, 2 loads drying. I have enough money just for that. Barely enough for that. So we're going to try and see if this right here works. But while these are washing, I have to finish up room checks and write down all the work orders that I need to put in, because I'm going to be putting in work orders tonight or either tomorrow morning. My plan for tomorrow morning is to wake up early, because that's when all the other RMs come. Well, they come tomorrow and the day after that. So that'd be Saturday and Sunday. Today's Friday. Yes, today's Friday, August 1st. Yeah. It's been that type of week that I don't even know what days is. Alright. So basically, after I get done putting this in my room, I'm gonna go through the rooms with a notebook. Actually, no, I have 4 more rooms to do, as in like inspection wise, or check-in wise. So, and yes, I did leave my door propped open, because the way my college is that the door automatically locks on you when you leave. So it's propped. So I'm thinking in this room, yeah. It's not. And to prove y'all wrong, it's not even that late. The sun is still shining. So I'm actually doing this actually pretty early for myself. Get those 2 ones. Now I'm gonna do these 2. And basically the inspection that we're doing is just making sure that the room itself is livable and there's no damage that we can see. And you know what they always say, documentation is key when doing business with people, because as long as we have the photo of what it was beforehand, if they mess it up, it's their problem, not ours. But yeah, so I'm gonna. Alright guys, so I got all of them done. It's 6:01. So as y'all saw, well, as y'all can kind of assume that it takes a while, and it's a very tedious process of taking pictures, then submitting pictures in, and waiting for the system to load them in, then confirming it. So I cut the lights off after I'm done, so I know personally that I did this room. I leave the doors open for the air to get into every room, and I'll leave these lights on just in case at night, because I'm scared of the dark. Be real with all y'all. Alright. Phone, everything. So yeah. Yes. My room is right there, so they're not that far away from me. My residents or whatever, people that I'm over, not that far away from me. So I'm just gonna put this over here. Take this back to the laundry room, because I know for sure that the clothes are almost done or they're about to be done, because it only takes about 40 minutes for our clothes to wash. but it takes an hour and some change for them to dry, which I'm not complaining about. I mean, dry my clothes, but on a busy day, it gets, yeah, like I said, they're done. So let's set y'all up right here. Last time I used this one, no heat came from it. I still need to put in a work order for that. I need to keep that in my mind for tonight. Put in that work order because make sure you clean your lid filter. Ugh. Lazy people nowadays. They don't want to clean after themselves. Mind you, I'm the only one that's living here right now. And using this space as of right now. So, it's my fault. I'm the lazy person. I admit that. But that's actually like something I miss. So usually I just have a bunch of people out here fighting over washing machines. I'm not ready for that to start. Low-key, I could put some more stuff in there, but I'm not. I'm gonna be respectful. Yeah. This right here doesn't have to. These are my nightmares. A fitted sheet in a dryer. Oh. Now washing clothes, that's washing and drying them. That's where you can find me actually being productive about. Be honest. Folding them up, that's not my thing. These clothes will stay. These clothes will either stay in the basket or in the chair that I have empty in my room for X amount of days until I get the oomph to actually fold them. Hi. 9, 10. Alright. Oof, that was way too close. Alright, just like before, I need this phone to put money into the machine, so I'll catch you then. Alright guys, so I got done with all my rooms now. I forgot I had to do my room, so that's why it took so long. It's 7:09, so I'm going to the laundry room to go get my clothes, because I think they should be done by now. I mean, I hope they are. And then I'm going to get my computer, bring it to the other building so I can print off my name tags that go on the doors. Because one thing that you're not going to do is catch stressed out next week. So, we have, because it takes about, if you know what you're doing, it takes about 10 minutes per section. And they split up the rooms into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 sections. So do the math there if you need it. So y'all saw how it took me about 30 minutes, well, a little over 30 minutes, 40 minutes to do just 2 rooms. So imagine times 2 that's the other side of the room. It takes a good part of the day. Just do all of them correctly. Alright. So, like I said before, this right here is not getting put up until probably after training, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Because who has time for all of that? That was very sassy. That was very sassy right there, but, well, I have to go to the other office and print out my name tags, and also reprint out my schedule. See this right here? My schedule? I have to reprint it out because a class got changed. One class. They actually did something very audacious that I did not like. But they switched the class from in person to virtual, then dropped everybody that was in the class and made them re-enter it or re-register for it. Don't know what the purpose of that was, but yeah. Okay, so that got downloaded. And for y'all wondering why I'm downloading my videos, it's because I don't have any storage in my phone right now at the moment. Until there it is. Go there. Okay. X that out. Alright, so get the computer. Alright. Oh, also need badge. I would show you my badge, but it has where I go to school at on it, so don't know if I wonder if I showed y'all me close my computer. That would have been but yeah. After I do that, coming back, and while I'm putting up the name tags, I will be doing my going through my notepad and seeing what needs to have a work order done. And hopefully that's what I have to do with the rooms, so I can actually get started on these bulletin boards. These bulletin boards right here. Do I know any type of theme? So I mean, I know I want to do Marvel because I'm a geek for Spider-Man. Okay. I'm gonna drive down there because I haven't driven my car in a while, and I don't like sitting in one place in a good bit because it just normal car things could happen and I not know, and my luck it'll be an emergency. So to the car we go for Well, just to go to the building right over there. It's just around the corner. So, oh, I drive a Ford Focus. Let's not. Let's not. It gets me where I need to be. Her name is Marshmallow. She needs a wash. But like I said before, I have no funds. And you must wonder, don't they pay you to be here over summer? They do. That's the shocking part about it, is that they actually do. Me with my dumb self, I decided that I wanted to eat out almost every single day and not pay attention to anything. So that's my fault. I will admit that I could have done things differently, but now I'm suffering with the consequences. Alright, there's gonna be too much to do while I'm in there, so what's gonna happen is y'all gonna go in my back pocket and I will keep y'all I'll keep y'all updated when I actually get the stuff on the computer and out the printer. Yeah. So I guess later, an hour probably or two. Let's get to work. Prop the door back open because I'm just gonna be down the halls basically. Alright. So I'm basically gonna be starting in order from room number 1 going on. Yep. This should be simple enough, just listing off things that's wrong, that's not adequate. It's gonna take longer than I thought, so I'll get back with y'all when I'm done with all of them, which will take probably about 40 minutes, 8:27. I'll jump back on here to basically to end the vlog and to end the week, I'm thinking. Yeah. So I'll see y'all then. Alright guys, so I'm done for tonight. I'm not doing anything else. I'm tired. So I've just been running around ever since I woke up, which was, I think around 4. I woke up around 4-ish, and now it's 8:47. I mean, yeah, I could have done a little. Ooh, let me do something. Like I was saying, my voice has been. I need a cough drop. That's good. I could have done more today, but I mean, it's a Friday. I did all that I really wanted to do so far. Because this, like during training, we do have free time to do what we want and need to do. But we do have, like I was saying, we do have free time during training, so I'm not like completely lost. I just wanted to get like a head up so I can help anybody else that needs honkies. Help anybody else that actually needs help with their things, because I've been here ever since. I really didn't leave. I really didn't leave the campus at all this whole summer. It was more of a displacement and then replacement type of situation. So I've been here from fall 2024 to now. It's fall 2025, yeah. No, I didn't. Oh. The one thing I do need to get back in, I don't have my badge. Alright. So, I know there's a spare badge in here somewhere. Alright, well, I'm gonna go look for a spare badge. This will be the last video of this week. Yeah, it'll be the last video this week because I'm not doing anything Saturday, I don't think. So, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I just think that it's up to y'all discretion. Do what you feel like doing.